The league phase is what's occupying players' minds. A testing set of fixtures, and every game represents a different challenge technically as well as tactically. Who will be victorious? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And there's nothing quite like the feeling of the opening match day in the Champions League. It's Real Madrid up against Benfica.
Well, the hosts are clear favourites going into this time, but with that comes pressure, particularly against a team that will remain compact, are well-drilled defensively, and are a threat on the counter-attack. If the hosts don't go through, though, it will be a major upset.
Given him too much space, but they dealt with the threat posed. And the starting players for Real Madrid: Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield, and the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica.
Well, with an attacking midfield player playing off the front two and a holding midfield player sitting in front of the centre-backs, it looks like they're going to use a diamond in this 4-4-2, which means they need to play through that central area.
What to like about that pass? Rios. Evangelos Pavlidis. Rafa here. Given away by Benfica. Vinicius Junior. Attacking possibilities for Real. But the danger averted for now. Federico Valverde. Good distribution. Chance to cross. Could be dangerous. Tremendous interception.
Good anticipation. That looked a real threat.
It'll be a Benfica ball. Rios. Rafa here. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, disappointing end to the move. Valverde. Here's Mbappe. Nice looking pass. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Doing well to keep possession. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Dahl. Able to create room here. But nothing comes of it. Jude Bellingham. Well, he's certainly not alone. Nicely weighted pass. Takes aim. Otamendi getting in the way. Well read to ease the pressure. Decent looking ball. Oh, still something on here. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
the keeper can't do much more, can he? That was an excellent save to start with. Well, he has to get his team playing again. This isn't going to plan.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Jude Bellingham. Rudiger has it. Rudiger. Mbappe with it. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Dahl. Great effort to keep that one in play. The threat could be there. Well, they have the ball again. Oh, moving it nicely. Not the best challenge. Free kick. Idea, and very nicely positioned to win it back. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. How would you assess what we've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
So a throw in for Real Madrid. Rudiger. Here's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And a fine tackle. Difficult to stop him. Chance to whip it in. Playing with patience.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Vinicius Junior. Here's Valverde. Jude Bellingham. Oh, good idea. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level.
Well, just look at this. That was so close to coming back into play, but it doesn't matter. They all count.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Well, this could really help the cause. Bellingham. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. We don't often say this, do we? But Kylian Mbappe hasn't had too much to say for himself.
Well, he's trying hard to affect the game, but he just can't find that bit of space to show his true ability.
Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. And Real come away with it. Good weight on that pass. And the attempt just wide. So unfortunate. Aursnes. Dedic. Aursnes. And to take it away. Dahl. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Rios, Dedic. Now a decent position. Just cutting off the supply. Bellingham. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Options in the centre. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Well, very effective play in possession. That's a good pass. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break the offside line, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Rudiger. Now with Bellingham. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Real Madrid have given us away. Aursnes. Rios. Rafa here. Amar Dedic. Evangelos Pavlidis. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Surely now. Oh, superb tackle. Referee intervening. Dedic. Clever defending. 20 minutes remaining. Federico Valverde. Promising looking ball. And it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Dahl. Otamendi. Rios. Dedic. Pavlidis. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Chouameni.
Well, the noise these Real fans are making is incredible. The players just need to respond with a goal now.
Mbappe. And passing it well. The cross is on. Attractive build-up. Jude Bellingham. Now what can they do from here? That's clear. Rios. Now in the dying embers of the game, it looks as though the visitors have done enough. Your assessment?
Well, they've certainly controlled the tempo of the game and just about deserved their lead, but they've got to keep their concentration right to the end here.
Otamendi. Dahl. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go and just one goal between them. Well, keeping the ball in this manner can be very effective. And back to Trubin.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. Substitution for Real Madrid. Dahl. Bruma. Evangelos Pavlidis. Cross might be on. Sudakov. A good and fair challenge. Rios. Georgi Sudakov. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, that's a good win and a vital 3 points. Another win next time out, and they'll be in a great position.
Well, Stuart, he really has had a lot to say for himself out on the pitch.
Well, he obviously scored the winning goal, but it was his overall performance that impressed me most. He was on fire today.